Hey everyone. It's amazing how all these videos that pertain to what has happened to me in my life doesn't even bother me. But it bothers me because of the stuff that y'all do. And I'm gonna explain this. I'm sick and tired of this whole church mindset. Wanna know how? Alright, we're gonna go back to this BET Awards and how people feel about people sinning and stuff, right? Oh, you throw those scriptures out every 5 seconds talking about these sinners. They don't supposed to be out here singing about God because maybe they twerking, maybe they dancing, maybe they half naked, maybe they fully naked, and they talk about God, right? Or they talk about Jesus, however you want to call it. But this is a thing. So, let's make it make sense. First and foremost, if you see my title, Jesus Christ died on the cross. It was a sacrifice that Jesus Christ knew what was going on before it happened. So that means that was what? Premeditated murder. Suicide. They ain't no different than a person walking in front of an 18-wheeler vehicle. You know the thing gonna kill you and you still do it. That's suicide. Okay? A sin. So we already debunked the fact that Jesus was perfect. Wow. Next part. Jesus Christ was the person, I'm going to just talk as a general. Jesus Christ was a person that went to person, went into the world as communicating through people. Didn't use technology, didn't use a phone, didn't use none of that. Used spiritual gifts to communicate with the fellow community and people. All right? Now, if you so big and saying that, let's go back to Glorilla or Glow, whichever name she felt comfortable with. Because she won a BET Award, for the gospel, everybody out there in their pantyhose right now acting with a twine, acting like it's an issue. But this is the thing. You so highly sanctified, why you on the internet? You know a sinner created it. Why you on the internet for it? How you even know about the BET Awards? That's not the gospel nation. How do you know about it? Why you don't have it blocked? Why you not blocking this stuff? How you know the girl is naked? How do you know that these people talk these ways? How do you know these people act these ways? Because if you was a freaking saint, you wouldn't know about the sins that's going around you. You would block it. But apparently you like it. But you like it so much so you can talk about it, so you can have a reason to say, I don't like it, but you love it because you get something to sit and look at. You use it as an excuse. That's all y'all do. What about y'all movies? What about the movies where they're interacting and being very touchy-feely and having sexual things in the movies? Y'all don't stop that. Oh, it's just a movie. It ain't that big of a deal. It's a sin. Because last time I checked, those two characters are not married. They're actors. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, so when y'all watching y'all little romance, it's romance. It's the Hallmark or whatever you want to call it. But when they're kissing someone else, it's a sin. It's a sin, right? Per y'all. Because guess what? How many of these actors and actresses are married but playing a role to be married with someone else? Oh, you don't know about that? They ain't talk about that in the Bible, right? How many of y'all Denzel Washington lovers out here? You understand? How many of y'all different lovers out here for the different actresses and stuff? It was cool because, oh my God, they so amazing. He is definitely amazing. Okay? Definitely. But he's married. A faithful married man for the most part. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not chiming into anybody's personal life, so don't put no titles on it. I'm just utilizing this to make a statement. But yeah, we're all sinners. We're all sinners. We all have fallen short. And as long as you look at this device, as long as you utilize the phone, then you're a sinner. Why are you using the phone? Because if you really was a true saint, you would have been using a phone. You'll be able to telepathically talk to your fellow neighbor, your mama, your cousin, your brothers and them. Yeah. You don't need no phone. You have a spiritual connection. I forgot, it's disconnected. You didn't pay that bill because the tithing money that you paid for went to the sex trafficking and stuff, and you forgot to pay the real bill. That's why you over here is talking about everybody else. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? All y'all sit back and dog out everyone in the world that ain't inside the church. And y'all the ones in the church are the biggest sinners. Because you don't supposed to be on the phone. You don't supposed to be on social media. You don't supposed to be watching this stuff on TV. You don't supposed to be knowing about none of this stuff. How can you know about a secular world, a seductive world, if you wasn't clicking on it? How can you talk about something that you're not looking at? So let's do this. Proving a point. In your town, who was the first person that moved to that location? In your town, what's the names of all the mayors? In your town, what's the name of all the doctors? In your town, what's the name of all the lawyers? What about the teachers, the police officers? You don't know that. Why you don't know that? Don't you watch the news? I forgot. It ain't important to you. But you know about all of this sinful stuff, though. How y'all know these artists' names? How you know about all of this stuff? You a saint. Why you watching a sinner? Is that called praying for them? I don't hear no prayers. I just hear hate. You drinking a lot of that. So what's the real issue? See, that's the crazy thing. Y'all sit back and dog all these people out that's being honest with who they are. Yeah, they might be out there half naked. They got it from somebody, Eve. Is it right? In this time, no. Because people sexualize everything. Instead of looking at us as people, human beings, it was changed to being sexualized. You're proving that point, right? Because you're talking about it. You're not looking at the fact that she literally went onto the stage and said, this was placed in my heart a long time ago. You didn't care about none of that. You didn't care about that. She literally has something that she need to get off of her chest and say. But then you want your sins forgiven. So since y'all saints, we don't need you anymore. All y'all should be, poof, be gone. Right? You don't like that, though. You don't like that. You want the sinners, because the sinners need to stay, because they need more lessons, right? Yeah. They in school. They need more lessons. They're sinners. They need to learn more. You're a saint. You already know everything. Why do we need you? Why we need you here? What's your purpose? You complete. You don't do no wrong. You don't do nothing wrong. You're perfect. Why are you still here? I don't hear you. Why are you still here? Maybe you should go and get the funeral arrangements ready. Oh, you don't want to talk about this part of the storyline. No, you're scared. Oh, I feel you. You're scared now. No, God, no, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Then why are you doing it to them? Why are you killing them? Why are you killing them? For being honest and truthful with who they are? So, is it me? Or is it the sinners are the saints and the saints are the sinners? Because the sinners are being the truth about who they are. The ones that's doing it in the public eye. Now, I ain't talking about these people that was doing stuff to me. They was, you know what's so funny? They was acting like saints. Sinning. So, I guess you're right. I'm a sinner. I don't care about y'all saints. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.